Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 2v2 match. That is a very, very special one with all very, very high level players in it down in the southwest. Yeah, southwest position. We have the purple player with the gilet tox. This is ExCaL. Supported alongside the orange player, which is the USA Laser. This is BiG SiZe. Up in the top right, we have the cyan player with a China tank. This is Marakar. And then all the way up in the top left, made a recent comeback to the competitive scene. This is the pink player with the USA Air Force. This is LoGiCa. So with the top armies, you've got air and tank, which are basically the two strongest armies. Or basically, yeah, can we say that? Yeah, the two strongest army combo in 2v2. You can also make a case for air and stealth being very strong as well. But air and tank is like, if it's not the top one most deadly combo, then it's the number two most deadly combo, probably depending a little bit on the map as well. So this is just one game from a set that the two teams played against each other recently. We had a drop here from LoGiCa, just dropping off one MD, but didn't do so much. SiZe is going for an all-in, so he's gone for a front supply here. To hold against this MD and GAT rush from LoGiCa and Marakar. LoGiCa deflecting a lot of the missiles there, and this no eco is completely getting shut down. The BiG SiZe, a little bit unfortunate there. The PDL's really coming in to save. Marakar's GATs, but then also round the back, we've got ExCaL going for a little bit of a double there on a tank, taking out one truck before a King Raptor comes in from ExCaL to shut that down. But ExCaL, I think, knew that LoGiCa would go for a kind of a compact base up here, and has therefore done a straight aggressive tunnel right in the middle of the base. Or right next to the second supply there. Of LoGiCa, and is now in the base killing King Raptors. And is now looking pretty bad for LoGiCa. So fast and ferocious game so far. GAT around the back here, realizes the BiG SiZe is not collecting there. I almost think, rather than SiZe going for a war factory and trying to squeeze out some Vs, it would have been better to actually open with two supplies and double barracks. And just spam loads of MDs to try and hold this, because his Vs are dead anyway. But ExCaL really is wrecking LoGiCa's base here. It's camping pretty much everywhere with these quads. So SiZe in really bad shape and LoGiCa in really bad shape, and it's probably going to be left with a 1v1 against ExCaL against Marakar. Where then the balance will tip, because then the Tox is better than a tank in a 1v1. So very, very interesting game indeed. We've got a power plant dropped off by BiG SiZe. He probably should already quit. Sometimes there are rules in challenges and tournaments where you're not allowed to quit right at the start and prematurely give a player. Yeah, you're seeing two players die there. So yeah, prematurely give players power and stuff like that. So ExCaL is building two power plants in his base, although that one isn't being built yet. Flamer here gets stopped there by ExCaL. ExCal's on a third supply now, and we are now literally in a 1v1. Marakar against ExCaL. ExCaL now can transition to Scorpions. However, there is a major problem. And that major problem is in the form of that barracks. You can still make MDs. And GAT MDs still do crazy, crazy damage. But ExCaL is on 3 supplies and power. So it's actually a very, very interesting situation. If ExCaL needed more money, he could cancel out to get an extra $800. It could be the difference between winning and losing the game. But it also could impact him later on if that power gets taken out. That's your kind of backup. Looks like a split fight there from the King Raptor of Marakar. So yeah, Marakar now putting his macro skills to the test. Controlling 2 bases, 2 factions. Although I think LoGiCa got hunted. Yeah, maybe. And Marakar's building a CC. He's built a barracks over here. I don't know if he finished it with that Ozer or not. Or maybe LoGiCa built it before he quit out. ExCaL now pushing with quite a lot of quads, but this is a really bad position to attack into, if you ask me. Especially with MDs here. for Marakar. And that fight went as bad as you could imagine there for ExCaL. He's probably going to get kicked from this whole position. But if we have a look at Marakar, yes, he's expanded over here and he's got a few MDs in the gap. Yes, he's got a few King Raptors. But apart from that, like, it's only really that and that you have to worry about, which actually isn't that much. But both players are actually not on that much. But Marakar is definitely utilizing the MDs and the King Raptors very, very well. And ExCaL is now getting pushed back out of this position, which he's been in for a few minutes. The game's only been going a few minutes, but yeah, he's been in there since the start of the game. It's the start of the match. ExCaL could try to capture the middle building, the oil. Very, very difficult to capture the crates there. We could probably do with a Tournament Tundra, which is this map name, by the way. It's an official map and a very, very popular one from way back. Wow, it's very, very big damage. Yeah, we probably could do with a balanced version of this map whereby the middle would actually be flat and actually able to collect by the GLA. I don't know if you can squeeze it like a supply like there, but it's really, really difficult even if you can. Probably borderline impossible. You probably have to do it down here. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, there is an oil in the middle. These two buildings here are usually very, very important as well. And it actually looks like ExCal's not doing so bad. Yeah, he is geared up to get this middle oil. But he's on one supply currently versus Marakar's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6v2, but ExCaL would normally have the stronger army, but Marakar also has these MDs and Raptors mixed in. ExCaL now capturing the middle. Moves his weakened quad out of the way. He's taking out all the Raptors. This is the problem. When you're trying to control too much stuff and you spread over a large area, ExCaL will have the ability to focus in one area, whereas Marakar's got so much stuff to control. He's coming in with loads of gats. That one is weakened. He's building another war factory over here. I think it's still possible for either player, but you have to say that Marakar's got a major advantage now. He's now dropping down defenses on this right-hand side. But ExCaL probably could do with a few Scorpions. He's got power, so doesn't necessarily need a second arms dealer. He is level 3. He's on the middle oil now as well. But yeah, it's 2 supplies v6. Or about to be 6, isn't it? But yeah, he's got an oil advantage. That kind of does even things up a little bit. ExCaL coming in to try to defend this area. This is the benefit of the GLA. The benefit of having a more compact base. You can pick and choose your fights more easily, whereas the tank will have to go all the way around. He's trying to clear the middle now as well. ExCaL, is he going to push deeper there? I don't think so, because there's MDs there now to back up this Gatling cannon. ExCaL now getting pushed out of middle. Might lose this oil just to the pure brute force of the Gats. ExCaL manages to kick Marakar off this one supply. And Marakar has gone low power. Oh, he's actually blown up one of his own reactors there. And that allows ExCaL a little bit of breathing room to come in and actually finish off the dozer and the Gatling cannon. So yeah, turning out very, very interesting. I think if ExCaL can grab hold of like this supply, maybe that supply, then maybe he has an okay chance. But currently, yeah, 3 supplies, 1 oil against like 5 supplies. There's so many Gats, and he has the chain gun upgrades. Literally a stream of Gatling tanks coming across the map. MD's being rallied here as well. ExCaL has mixed in 1 Scorpion now with his army. Marakar running around, killing what he can. Both players quite even in terms of XP. SiZe's got a little bit more done than LoGiCa did there. Few more units killed. Bit of a base trade going on. Not the greatest of fights there for Marakar, because ExCaL will be able to kill some of these Gats. Ooh, that one looks like it's going to survive. Marakar's coming in with a mine drop here. Another power goes down. Does that send him low power again? Not sure. But ExCaL is getting the bounty money for this. Random quad here for ExCaL is going to get shut down. ExCaL dropping down more defenses in his base. But Marakar is still gigantic. He still has loads and loads of cash. Has to sell the airfield, though. There'll be no more King Raptors, which is really good there for ExCaL. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. CC now being built by ExCaL. Laserlock comes in on one of the quads. It's a strong quad as well. Marakar could really do with picking that one off. Let's just see how fast it chews through the gats. ExCaL getting more and more bounty money. And he's going to soon be very, very level 5 at this rate. And Anthrax Bomb on top of these, combined with a sneak attack in the back, could really cause Marakar some problems. Marakar building more and more MDs. ExCaL now transition more and more to Scorpions. He's still got the MDs to worry about, but no longer the King Raptors, which can one-shot a Scorpion with ease. Might even be able to split fire both. We saw the split fire attempt before. Left one Scorpion really, really low. But yeah, the problem is for ExCaL, he's going to run out of cash. I don't think he can out-camp Marakar here by dropping down loads of markets and stuff. I think that will be a losing battle, but I think if he can grab himself a supply and push Marakar back, then he'll be in a better position. But what ExCal's trying to do is push left and then probe on the right just to see what he can get done. This is a nice combo here. Sending Scorpions to deal with Gats. Nice counter to the Gats, rather. Artillery coming in for Marakar. Hits the power and the single arms dealer. ExCaL going back from that position now because the chain guns will eventually kill the Scorpions, but want to wait for the Scorpion rockets to reappear. So Marakar will now have to contend with a battle bus. Marakar dropping down an airfield though. And yeah, Marakar's just basically putting a barricade around ExCal's space, isn't it? It's like literally what do they call it when you barricade it in? If you're like an island country and you get barricaded, can't remember what they call it. I'm sure you know what I mean though. Battle bus coming in. Got a German Cal inside of there as well, but the MiGs are out. Take out the battle bus there in the middle. I think Marakar is handling this macro challenge, if you like, really, really well. Like, instead of just killing that oil and being lazy, he's actually cleared it and then took it for himself. He's actually collecting from the middle. He's transitioned to MiGs when he lost the airfield. So Marakar's playing this extremely well. Yeah, the Gats when moving do less damage than when they're stationary, but the problem is there's just so many Gats and they have the chain gun upgrade. And just look at this combo now from Marakar. He's just playing legendary here. It's a really, really interesting game. But I don't know what ExCaL can do anymore. He's just lost his two strongest units, which are the battle buses. He does have the Anthrax Gamma, so if Marakar just clicks his army in, he might lose some units, but I still think with the help of that Overlord, Marakar can just brute force push through all of this now. Marakar is deciding to push. Should just come with the Overlord to the front though, I think. But maybe Marakar just realizes he's on so much cash, doesn't necessarily matter so much. Anthrax Bomb is coming in for ExCaL, but I don't know, I think it's a little bit too late. Yeah, if there's a man for the job, it definitely is ExCaL, but will he be able to hold against all of this stuff from Marakar? 13,000 float. He's got so many MiGs now as well, so I just think ExCal's going to get picked off at this rate. He's got a German Cal here. Sneak attack down at the bottom right. He has picked off some trucks. Big pop here, but Marakar comes in with so many MiGs, just deletes the battle bus. Deletes his own airfield there as well, but there is another battle bus on the way, but it pops right into the fire. Goes back inside of the tunnel. Could be an EMP there from Marakar. He is level 5 now. There's a mine drop directly on top of the sneak. ExCaL is bringing in lots of cash here. So if you can get a sneak on top of the other airfield and shut the MiGs down, that's the main issue that ExCal's got. So he could do something that way. ExCal's built one black market. Just brought a load of workers to clear the mines. Yeah, ExCaL is deliberately not building more markets because he just knows he needs units right now more than anything. We've got one battle bus. Took out a MiG. Here comes an EMP. Yeah, I think ExCal's just going to run out of steam, run out of cash. I don't even know what that was, to be honest. What even was that? Oh, is it a tank drop here? Did see an EMP there. I think he's tried to get that battle bus there in the middle. It's going actually straight for the airfields. MiGs are just landed, though. They're not currently taking off. They actually look a shade of green. Yeah, I think Marakar, we saw that big flash across the screen. I think he went for the EMP in the middle. Battle bus there gets deleted. John McKell snipes a battle master. And that's GG. Yeah, I mean, the stronger armies did win there, the air and the tank, but that was a really funky game, and ExCal almost gave it... Well, he did give it a good go, but he almost was able to still make it happen and become a victory for his team. Because in the end, Tox should usually beat tank, but the problem was that Marakar still had some of the Air Force stuff. MDs were the killer. King Raptors flying around picking off tunnels. That's a problem, but they're not unstoppable. Like with a decent pop, you can still shut them down. But them MDs mixed in, plus loads of supplies and plus all them chain gun gats, it was just unstoppable, and Marakar executed it perfectly. Was able to control his macro and his micro all over the place with 6 supplies in multiple different spots, all very, very well. So yeah, GG, well played. Let me know what you thought of this one in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.